Hello everyone, I have my speaking outline here, and haven't you guys ever wanted to know what your future holds or get a bird's eye perspective on your life? Well, tarot is the perfect way to do that. Now, I've been doing tarot for a long time. I've done probably over 700 readings for myself and for other people, and recently I just started selling personal tarot readings to other people, but the only things that you need in order to do a tarot reading is a question, then you have to pull the cards, and then you have to interpret the cards. So before I begin, I like to take a deep breath, cleanse my mind of any doubts, any negative thoughts, anything like that, anything other than the question that I'm going to ask. So the first step is to find out what question it is you want answered. And you have to make sure that you want to know the answer. The tarot cards will not lie to you. So if you are, if you don't want to know the answer to a question like, is my boyfriend truly in love with me? If you don't want to know the answer to that question, if you're scared as what it might say, then maybe you shouldn't be asking that question. But if you want to grow, if you want to know, if you are not going to judge yourself, then ask whatever you wish, other than like things regarding, like, it's not going to tell you what the answer to the homework question is. It's not really about that. It's more about personal things in your personal life that affect you. It can be anything from your career, your love life, your mental health, your spiritual health, your relationships with other people. And it can be as broad as or specific as you wish. For example, I like to, in the mornings, I like to shuffle the deck and say, what is my daily energy for today? And so that brings me to the next step, which is pulling the cards. So there's no really right or wrong way to do this, but you're going to want to shuffle the cards however you wish. I like to do it like this. And then if any cards fall out, usually I take them and put them down. But if no cards are falling out, sometimes I will take the top card, sometimes the bottom card, or sometimes I'll run my finger through it like this and pull out just a random card. I like the randomness of it. Some people like to shuffle and then pull the top three, or however many they need. But yeah, there's no really right or wrong way to do it, just whatever makes you feel comfortable. But the main thing to notice is that once a card is out, it's out on the table for a reason. It's even if you felt like, oh, well, I didn't really pull that right, I didn't really shuffle the cards enough, you did. It's out there for a reason. And even if you can't notice why it's out there now, maybe in a couple of days you will be able to. So the last step is to interpret the cards. Now, this is the fun part. This is the answer to the question that you're wanting to know the answer to. So each card has a specific meaning, but the easiest way to interpret the cards is to the first thing that you think of when you see the card. That's what you go with. I like to, when I'm doing readings for myself, I like to write down the first thing I think of along with the cards that I pulled, in order to just kind of separate myself from the cards, because it's my life. I have all these thoughts, all these emotions that go along with every little thing, but I need, that's why the tarot cards are, that's why I'm asking them, is to get a perspective that's other than my own. So sometimes it's easier to do readings for other people because you're not in their head, you're not having all those emotions, all those thoughts they are about the situation and about the energies on the cards. And so it's just easier to listen to the cards when you're doing it for other people. But yeah, intuition is most important. The first thing that you see, just run with that. Other than that, there's 4 houses in the cards. There's swords, like this one. There's pentacles, like this one. There's cups, like this one. And then there are wands, which I can't find right now, but The wands represent creativity and passion, all of the things in your life that are just out there, art, you know? Think of like a paintbrush, like for wands. Cups are about your emotions. Like think of like a cup has water in it, water like tears, I don't know, river. Pentacles are about all the things that are important to you in the physical life. So this could be relationships sometimes. It a lot of the times means money or career or personal possessions, but basically it's anything physical that's important to you. And then swords are all about thoughts and communication with yourself or with others. And then there's the four houses have ace, one or ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the page, the knight, the king, and the queen, like a normal deck of cards would. And then there's 22 major arcana cards, which are things like the Hanged Man. There's also the Lovers, the Fool, the Tower, Death, but none of these cards are scary, okay? The major arcana shows the big things in our lives, like the major events or the major energies. And the death card is not telling you that you're going to die. It's telling you that you're transforming and that something that no longer serves you is leaving your life in room for better things in your life. But the major arcana and the minor arcana both are used together to get a good representation of our lives. So tarot is very enlightening. It gives you a complete different perspective, and it helps you just kind of separate yourself from your own life in order to help yourself grow. And all you need is a question, to pull the cards, and then just to read them. And it may seem like a lot, there is a lot to know, but the cards help you every step of the way. They lay it out completely for you. Tarot is the perfect way to step back, zoom out, and truly begin to make a change in yourself for the better. Thank you.